Bam, we're live. Just like that. Let me know if yesterday this mic was getting too close to my mouth and people were saying my shit was sounded all jumbled up. Let me know if my voice gets sideways or anything. Believe it or not, I forgot my Roadcaster again. Packed it, left it by the door, and nope, didn't make it for some reason. I'm unable to remember to bring one of my 3 Roadcasters when I travel. Bizarre. Packed up by the door. Good morning, Mr. Lance Ramirez. Kevin. I think today's the final day for a bunch of stuff that's going on over at vindicate.com, vndk8.com, and over at Paper Street Coffee. Yeah, total douche for forgetting my I honestly can't believe I forgot the Roadcaster this time. Because each time I pack it and bring it to the door, the Roadcaster is what I plug all my mics into, and it's what allows me to take live calls. And I packed it, put it by the door, and then it just doesn't make it into the car. I don't know. My glasses made it. My computer made it. My kids made it. But not me. Just straight lists work. Yeah. The thing is, though, is how much more can I do than put it by the front door? I had a drone at the front door that was in a Pelican case, and I had the Roadcaster. And I think at the last minute, I was like, "Why am I bringing the drone? I'm not even going to have time to fly it." And then the Roadcaster didn't make it, and here we are. Good morning, Caleb.
Good morning.
Hey, if my oh shit, something's all messed up now. Is my audio okay?
Yeah, it sounds good. I think it's coming. It sounds like it's coming from the mic.
Okay, because for some reason you're coming out of my computer. How about now?
How about now?
No, that's so weird. Let me see. Maybe my headset settings. It was all fine till you got here.
Oops. You just do the show by yourself if you want.
There we go. How about now?
How about now? Yeah.
Damn. I heard it glitch in my. Oh, here we go. How about now?
How about now? Yeah. Yeah.
No, that is so weird.
Maybe.
Output 3 millimeter. You're not getting an echo from me?
No, I'm not. You sound good.
Oh, there we go.
Got it?
Yeah, you know what's crazy is it was set right. I just had to go back and forth. I don't know why.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Dave Castro weekend review. I got home too late last night to do it. I was not drinking. I just got home late. My timing's all off because I'm doing the show actually 1 hour later than I normally do because I'm in a different time zone. I got up this morning. I listened to Candace Owens' podcast. I'm not sure that most of America is equipped to listen to that. That is some heavy shit.
Why? Why don't you think that?
Because I mean, the baseline is just super red pill. There's no democracy. There's no. It's just gangs, Mason temples, temple Masons running the show. What are those called? Mason. It's like
Freemasons, Masonic
yeah,
temples.
those guys. Yeah, like nothing. It's a whole different paradigm of how the world works, and I could just see it just freaking people out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think generally most people probably think that everything is perfect and nobody's being devious or acting any way that they believe they shouldn't. Like they have a moral compass, if you will.
Yeah, basically everything's set up. There's no elections. There's no voting. The way she describes the world is crazy. And she's in. It's the thing is she's not. I don't think she is crazy. Like she's got all her ducks in a row, right?
Right.
She's always pointing to shit to verify what she's saying.
It is surprising that she comes up with some insane stuff that nobody would believe to be true, and she somehow backs it up every once in a while.
And no one's suing her.
Is that a good indicator that somebody's telling the truth?
The drama is so thick around her. I was like, I don't even know if I could reiterate it on this show. But basically, I could tell you in a nutshell is basically what the target that she's sitting over is that there's MK Ultra shit going on everywhere, which means there's assets everywhere that are brainwashed that are doing the work of governments, and that basically Israel's running everything. But just in detail that she explains it, like how France is like the entire country of France is a fucking Israeli pawn, and it's just wild. And what, like I said, once again, she points to shit. Her show this morning was crazy. It was like 50 or it was 15 hours ago. It already has 2 million views. I listened to it this morning.
Really?
Sebon, are you growing an Amish beard? No, I shaved my beard this morning. What are you talking about? Oh, you do? You like Candace Owens? Yeah, I could see that. Who's more out there, Hibbler or Candace? You know, it's so funny that you say that, because a bunch of the shit that Hibbler was saying, Candace also, it's like they have the same paradigm for how things work. It's just gangs and money and sexual deviance, and which I'm not opposed to believing. You know what I mean? I'm not, but I just think that some people, that would scare the shit out of them.
I could see that.
Could you go to Dense's Instagram account before we start the Dave Castro Weekend Review?
Sure.
I saw the funniest thing on there. You know that guy, I want to call him Nate Dogg. You know the two guys that are supposedly buying CrossFit, or like they're front runners for buying it? This webinar guy and Mastercraft, Master Off.
Okay.
Maskroff. Yeah, Maskroff, the Crunch Fitness guys.
Yeah.
And so scroll down a little bit more and see if you can find. Click on that picture of Sean Woodland. Play that. Here we go.
Out to Wade Diebner. He's here in the Bay Area, and we had a 90-minute conversation last Friday that was totally off the record. He and Mastrov are legit. They are interested, and they do believe they are in an exclusivity window. Because now, what else I will say is that I've also talked directly to someone with a group who is interested in purchasing CrossFit, and they very much believe that they are still alive. In fact, that they are having conversations this week around continued negotiations. I reached out to Wade Diebner. He's here in the Bay Area, and we had a 90-minute conversation last Friday.
Okay. So there's a guy. What's his name? He calls him Diebner.
Wade Diebner.
Wade Diebner and Masterkoff. Masterkoff is the guy who like made $200 or $400 million off of Crunch or Planet or LA Fitness, one of those big fitness chains. And Diebner's like some money guy, Danville, Blackhawk, Walnut Creek, some money guy, San Ramon, some shit like that. And supposedly they've come together to purchase CrossFit. Susan and I talked about it a couple times, or me and Spin talked about it. And supposedly they're in some exclusivity window talking about it with I'm guessing Moelis. And Moelis is the intermediary, like kind of like the real estate agent that's trying to peddle CrossFit for Berkshire. And then we have to assume the other person that's in the deal that Sean is referencing is our dear friend Malik. But what's so funny is that this is so obvious. Like Sean wouldn't dare. This is so obvious. This is propaganda. Sean and Tommy keep trying to drop it, and it's not getting any traction. And then so finally they just said it explicitly, you know. Yeah. But it's so obvious. Like when he talked, these guys are like, "Hey, we're going to talk to you for." He probably talked to him for. He said 90 minutes. It was probably 5 minutes. They probably talked for 85 minutes about Star Wars and Legos, and then 5 minutes about the sale of the company. But how insincere or irrelevant this information is, because why would you use Shawnee and Tommy to release it? It's just so obviously propaganda. It's like if I was told you I was going to buy all of the McDonald's stock, and I released it through some homeless guy who eats food out of the dumpster behind a McDonald's in Emeryville or Oakland. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely, it's absurd.
It seems weird that anybody would want to release that to them, like, or want to talk to them about it.
Exactly. The whole thing is
and yet none of none of us have heard anything about it other than what they've said.
Yeah, the
This
whole
this
thing.
off the record conversation
Yeah,
that he'll talk about anyway.
you mean they told you, hey, will you say this on your podcast? And he's like, sure, no problem.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's so obvious propaganda.
Don't
It's
worry
sad.
though. There's an
Uh,
NDA involved. Don't worry, guys.
Did you get hit in the face? Okay, you beat him and then he punched you in the face? Okay, well, could you film that for the vlog, please? See how I'm integrating you into my podcast now? See the showmanship? All right. Does the crying actually come over the mic?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of something.
Damn, that sucks.
It wasn't crazy though.
He said he beat Avi in a game and then Avi had to slap him up.
Yeah, of course. That's how it's
That-
supposed to go.
That's some Israeli shit. That's the Israeli side of him. That's the Jew side. Oh boy, the Armenians would fuck your girlfriend. Okay, CrossFat. It's either that or Sean's trying to get in with the new boss since his relationship's cooked with the old boss. Yeah, all of that. I think it can be both. We don't have to do either. What happened to Kill Taylor? What do you mean? The time to beat is 4:26. Will Taylor be able to defend the title? He's done it 14 times already, trying to beat it. We've even tried some magic editing to try to show that he's beating it. There's a huge conspiracy. No,
He's only
Taylor's
gonna do it. He'll do it live once he finally does a winning time outside of the live.
It's actually good for James. Taylor became completely preoccupied with some shit that went down in his life, and he's probably going to be in the worst shape of his life when he does it. I spoke to Taylor yesterday. He also spoke to James. I believe he said he spoke to James, and that it could be as late as next Saturday. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Maybe they're so out of the loop that they don't know Tommy and Shawnee are not relevant anymore. Yeah, I mean, something like that. But it's funny. Either way, I thought it was funny. I was just sitting around last night. I have tons of time to spend on social media the last few days, and I was laughing about that. I was like, oh yeah, you talked to them, huh? You had 90 minutes with the guy, huh? Oh wow. And now you're reporting it. You wouldn't dare do that unless they told you to. All right. Dave Castro Week in Review. Let me see if I can pull that up. The Dave Castro show. Oh, no. Hey, they got a new feature on StreamYard where we can make it so when you pull a comment up, you can choose if it only stays up for 10, 20, or 30 seconds or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Oh, my Google, when I typed in the Dave Castro, it auto-populated with olive oil. That is funny. Oh, that's because of Rogue, and the first link is the Rogue website. I guess they sell the olive oil too. Geez, it's getting harder and harder to find his YouTube station. 22,000 subscribers for Dave. I don't ever get any notifications that Dave published a new video. Do you?
I got one yesterday, but I haven't gotten one in the past.
It's a trip. All right. I love having this. So easy to do a show. Sorry about the delay, guys, from yesterday. But it was nice knowing I had this morning to rely on. Here we go.
Week in Review, Monday, December 1st, 2025. Last week I did Cindy. It was the main site workout of the day. And I have not done Cindy for 20 minutes, the 20-minute, the full version for a number of years, probably been 2 or 3 years, maybe even longer. But I've done the 10-round version or 10-minute version, a 10-minute version a lot. Over the past few years, especially when I was programming for myself and not following main site, every few months, sometimes every few weeks, I would do a 10-round Cindy or 10-minute Cindy just to kind of get an assessment of what.
Do you think he's going to tell us how many rounds he got?
No, definitely not. It wasn't 20, I'll tell you that.
I haven't done Cindy in a long time. I wonder if I could get 15 rounds.
I think the last time I did Cindy, I did like 22 rounds, but it was also like 9 years ago.
Wow. I've never gotten more than 20, I don't think. And whenever I've gotten 20 a few times, but I always game it. I set a interval clock for 20 minutes on the minute, and I just
Yeah.
started every minute.
That makes sense.
What's a good what do you guys think a good Cindy score is? I think anything over 15 rounds is good.
I think
Yeah,
over
no.
15 rounds is pretty good.
I remember
15 plus.
talking with them, and what would slow him down were the push-ups. What would slow me down were the air squats. Believe
Yeah,
it or
it's
not.
air squats for me for sure.
Yes, he does. 20. You did 27 rounds. You think 20's good? 20's
Wow.
good. 20's good. Wow.
Jesus,
30 rounds is your PR. Holy shit.
that's insane. That's crazy.
Anything over 15 is solid. My PR is 26 plus 9. Now there's an honest score. That's crazy. All right, let's see what he says here.
Where I'm at in terms of fitness. If I was right around 10, 11, I'm really doing well. Typically 8 or 9.
So he said he's talking about his 10-minute score.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, 10 rounds in 10 minutes is pretty good. I mean, that's just those first 10 are by far the easiest.
I'm okay. And then
It's crazy how it just catches up to you, and somewhere you just fucking fall apart, isn't it?
Yeah, anytime I have like a 20-minute workout, the first 10 minutes is just you're like, oh, nice, this feels good. The last 20 minutes, you just want to off yourself.
Gonna need videos of those alleged PRs. Thank you, Dents. I know. Oh, you're 52. How many rounds have you done at 52? I'm gonna do it today.
Wow. You gonna do it on a spinning pull-up bar?
No. But the pull-up bar in Greg's garage is so high that I have to concentrate every time I jump. Yesterday I did 50 pull-ups on it, and every time I jump, I did 10 cows on the assault bike, 5 burpees, 5 pull-ups, and every time I jumped up to do the pull-ups. That took me like 16 minutes and some change.
Oof.
By the way, the if you are using an Echo bike or an assault bike with a not a chain but a
Belt.
Thank you. You are really missing out. Greg has a belt and I have a chain at home. The belt is so 1970s garbage. It's funny because
Wow,
for the
really?
for the longest time I was wanting an Echo bike for like the last few months, last year, and ever since Assault sold to to some shithole company, I've been wanting to switch. But dude, basically with the belt bike, every push is a push. Like you can't get that circular motion. With a chain, you get the circular motion. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's just you get on the bike and it's just one rep. When you're on a belt bike, every step is a rep, and you feel it.
Okay. Yeah, it
Do you
feels
get what
like
I'm saying?
you're riding an actual bike.
When you're on the chain, you're actually riding the bike. And the bike, you're just going in circles. Your legs. When you're on a belt, at the top of every one, there's like a slowdown. Yeah, there's some sort of delay. And so it's harder. Maybe it's harder. Yeah, I would guess it's harder. The action on it just sucks. It's just not riding a bike. It's just a bunch of little step ups. I don't know what you would call it. But a chain is so much better than a belt.
I hate the way that the chain sounds. Like I like the way that the Echo bike sounds because it's just like a smooth rotation. But with the bike, it's like I don't know. It just
the belt feels good when you first get on it, I think, and then after about 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, this sucks. This isn't riding a bike. Pool boy, assault bikes are ass. They always break, and if not the bike itself, the screen will stop working. Yeah, I've
noticed that too.
I've heard the Echo bikes are bomb proof. So if you're an affiliate, I get wanting the Echo bike.
And I've even done less, and so not my proudest moments when I'm doing less than 8 rounds of Cindy in 10 minutes. But anyways, it was a good benchmark for just establishing my fitness. So or understanding where my fitness is at the moment. So did the 20-minute version, the real Cindy, last week. And the first 5 minutes, I got 5 rounds. So 1 minute a round, everything was good, all push-ups unbroken. Second 5 minutes, so to the 10-minute mark, I finished 9 rounds. So 9 rounds, especially based off of what I talked about before, using a 10-minute version, was a pretty good mark for my fitness level using the old standard. So I'm in pretty decent shape for myself right now. So 9 rounds in 10 minutes at that point.
I'm sorry. Oh, I would like that. Like in 45 minutes. Okay, thank you.
So the pace decreased a little. It went from 5 rounds. It went from 1 a minute to just under. And then
Just over, you mean? Just
total
over.
rounds at 20 minutes. I got 15 rounds and all the pull-ups and like some push-ups. So when I thought about that later, basically I did 5 rounds in 5 minutes, 4 rounds in the next 5 minutes, and in the next 10 minutes, 5 more rounds. So not super.
6 more rounds. I'll help you with the math. Hey, does it matter what you start with? He goes pull up, push up, air squat. Does that matter? Or if you do air squat, push up, pull up? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh shit, I can't hear you. What's going on? Can you guys hear Caleb? Can
Here,
you guys
how
hear
about
me?
that?
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, better.
I think
That's
I
good.
muted myself because I was
Oh.
sniffing.
Do you think it matters which one you start with?
Yeah, you start on the pull-ups.
Pull-ups,
It matters
okay.
that way.
All right. So it matters. All right.
Because if you can't do pull-ups, then you can't even. I don't know. I just think that if that's how it's written, that's how you do it.
I got a deadlift PR at 300 pounds yesterday. Holy shit. Wow.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
That's crazy. Yeah.
She's a little lady too.
She is?
Yeah, that's like probably double body weight for her.
Damn. All right. So he's saying he got 15 rounds. Is that what I'm hearing?
Super excited about that. And it all came down to one thing.
You're out of
Push-ups.
shape. Oh.
And basically my push-ups, once they started going, it just slowed everything down. And back in the day when I used to do Cindy, when I was younger, 18, 19 rounds was no problem. I'd done over 20 once or twice, maybe a few more times, but getting up into those numbers wasn't.
When he was younger. I like that. 142. So over double
Holy
body weight.
shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking cool.
Cindy with burpees is savage. Yeah.
Instead of push-ups.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, that sounds retarded. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
that sounds horrible.
That crazy. And when I think back when I used to do Cindy versus now, push-ups never went. And so I contend as I've aged, and I don't know if this is the same for everyone else.
That's not true. When we used to do Cindy back in the day, he would always be like, "You've never gotten 20." I'm like, "Yeah, I have." I'm like, "But it's always my air squats that slow me down." And he's like, "Oh no, it's got to be the push-ups." So his memory's fading.
He's old. He's got dementia. He's getting dementia.
Christine Young, I'm 47 and can still crush Cindy, but I work on push-ups weekly. 20 rounds of Cindy with burpees would be 200 burpees. That's crazy.
But push-ups are one of the things that I've lost and that are really hard to get back to the degree or to where I used to have them. So, I mean, back when I used to do Cindy, never breaking up the push-ups, never have to break anything up.
Not true.
But now by like round 6, 7, I think I went through to the 9 rounds all unbroken. No, I think after the first 5 were unbroken, and then the next 5 I did just quick break. I'd do 6 and 4, and then for the last 5, I was down to breaking them up twice, which is nuts. But so I don't know. Like I was saying, I don't know if that's a standard thing for as people age. I think it is, that push-ups go and they're just hard to get. I still train a lot. I still train the same amount I did back then. Obviously, I'm not in the shape I am, but
Matt Burns, squat 7, your legs are 20 inches. I know. They just start burning. I always get to like 12 or 13 and they're just burning, so I stop. Is that why you stopped? It just starts burning. The lactic acid, or I don't know what that feeling is, but it just starts burning. No, strict pull-ups. You don't do. I do strict pull-ups when I do Cindy's.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's only 5.
Fair enough.
Just 5. Dave's got a wicked butterfly. I don't know if he still has it, but he used to have a wicked butterfly.
Thought that I'd be able to maintain them longer. So 15 rounds, finished the 16th round of pull-ups and push-ups. Hopefully I can get stronger and do, 17 or 18 next time would be nice. But it's all going to depend on my push-ups. Last week I wore a beanie because it was really cold here. It still is really cold. And it's one of my favorite beanies. I've had it for years. And so it has this little gargoyle on it.
Yes. The beanie.
Okay.
The beanie. It's
I'm interested.
It's some squad that kills people, right?
Probably.
And everybody was asking, someone in the comments asked, and Sevon asked me, he said he talked about it. What is the logo? So it's a gargoyle, and it is for a French special operations team for the city of Paris.
Maybe the same one that's been maybe
boy.
the same French
boy.
team that Candace is saying was hired to kill her. Oh, and that killed Charlie Kirk. Holy shit.
Boy.
Holy
boy.
shit. Oh boy.
Paris. It's called the BRI. I'm going to read the description. The Search and Intervention Brigade, also known as Investigation and Intervention Brigade.
He's not doing any of his fancy editing this week. If he was, he would have pulled up the wiki page that he's reading from and edited it in. He must have. He's done it with his. You know what I mean? We got a few weeks of like editing from him.
Yeah. He realized it's gay and retarded to edit, so he stopped.
Yeah. The fittest flat earther was right about Dave. Yep. Illuminati.
Brigade, or Anti-Gang Brigade, is a unit of the French
Anti-Gay
National
Brigade.
Police.
I heard
The first units were formed in 1964 and carried out their tasks under the command of the Paris Prefecture. BRIs are specialized in serious criminal cases such as armed robbery and kidnappings. They typically attempt to catch offenders in their act after monitoring their activities, a technique that was first experimented with in the 60s by then new Paris BRI.
So some special forces group, he probably deployed with those guys and they gave him a hat or something, or he taught a CrossFit seminar at their secret headquarters in Wilmington, Delaware. Oh, you found it. Okay.
Yeah. That looks like it.
God, I wouldn't have dared tried to read that. What's that middle word? Brigade
Recherche?
intervention.
No fucking clue.
Jeffrey Birchfield, I think I'm going to do a mile row every day for the rest of the year. Wow. What that's ends up, what is that? That's 1,600 meters.
Yeah, I think so.
Why is the gargoyle masturbating? That's a great question.
You know why? The anti-gay police department.
Very interesting. All right. Yeah, 1,600 meters. Wow, 1,609 for a mile on the rower.
They use a mix of traditional techniques and modern technology to collect and archive data about banditry. Although most of the pictures illustrating this article show uniformed officers during a hostage rescue public demonstration, most BRI missions are undertaken by plainclothes officers. There are now more than 15 BRI units located in France's major cities. The first of them in Paris was created in 1964. In 1972, in the wake of the Munich massacre, it was decided that BRI would...
That was the Olympics, right? 1972. Oh. That was the Munich massacre. Was the Olympics 1972?
I think so. Let's see, 1972.
You think
Yeah,
rowing
yeah.
a mile every day is gay? I don't know. I think rowing a mile every day is pretty cool. I think that's hardcore. This dude probably gave a sick brown bag book report.
He's probably the worst one.
Is he making fun of Dave's presentation?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
awesome.
He's the kind of guy that just reads from his notes when he's giving a presentation.
Matthew
Today I
Burns.
learned about the massacre in the Munich Olympics. It was brutal.
A typical row for a sub 1 mile run is 2K. Oh, instead of 1600. All right, Jeffrey, let's bump that up to 2K. Let's do a 2K. That's just 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, what's another 400?
Stevan, did you watch September 5th? It's about the sports production people covering the hostages. Oh, that's the name of the movie about Munich? No, I don't know shit about Munich.
Oh yeah, that was a new movie. It came out. It's on Amazon.
Should I watch it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
As an additional task, form the nucleus of a police tactical task force known as Brigade Anti-Commando, Counter Commando Brigade. So anyways, it's a special operations team in the heart of Paris. And it's probably almost a decade ago when I visited Paris, Daniel Chaffee, who currently is on our team and runs a CrossFit gym out in Paris, he took me on a tour of this team. And so I saw their gym. They had this really cool CrossFit gym right near the Notre Dame. And he also took me to meet the guys from the raid team. So there's another unit. There's a handful of special operations units in France, just like there are in any country. But there's another group called the Raid, French Raid, and he took me, and that group, they took me into their kill house, and we did some shooting, and we did some movement, and so that was really cool. So that trip was a memorable trip. I also visited a ton of CrossFit boxes, obviously, while I was there.
I visited special operations while I was over there on a CrossFit trip and did a bunch of scenario killings. Oh, yeah, and I visited some affiliates. All right.
Oh yeah, don't forget those guys.
All right.
But they gave me this beanie, and this beanie has been one of my favorite beanies that I've worn ever since then. And so super cool unit, the BRI, and also the Raid guys. And they were really big into CrossFit back
Shout out to Candace's Hitman. All right.
then. So that's what that's about. Let's jump into comments. At Ramirez J79. Hey Dave, I'm looking into
That's our guy.
Oh yeah, it is. He was just
Jay
sitting here,
Ramirez.
wasn't
Yeah. He's got he's
This guy.
52 and he's got a 20 rounds of Cindy. All right.
getting my level 1 in February and curious if there's a possibility of military veteran discount available. Thanks for your weekend reviews and staying connected with the CrossFit community. Looking forward to next year's Open and the 26th season overall. So yes, there is email seminars at CrossFit.com and they'll get back to you on a military discount. At Dan Stumper, hey Dave, with the success of the 25 games and the positive momentum toward 2026, would you be open to going on more podcasts? I'd love to see you again mix it up with Hopper, Medeiros, and Pepper on the Lady Boys Interrupted. The Lady Boys, that's good. Lady Boys Interrupted podcast. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Yeah, I think I'm enjoying just doing the few that I'm doing and in the format that I do them in, the 20 minutes or, the affiliate ones I've been doing recently because we do them live. They've been going a little longer. They're like 30. I think a couple of them even been 40 minutes. But typically, I don't like to get on podcasts for like an hour and a half. That's why I only do Sevons every once in a while. But the shorter formats I enjoy doing. At KNJGWB, have you ever thought about using a regional workout as an open workout to compare the fitness of the Gen Pop versus the elites of the past? That one's.
Have you ever thought about using a regional workout as an open workout? Is that the same as saying, have you ever thought about using an open workout as a regional workout? It's the same thing, right?
No. I would say if you're gonna.
Have you ever thought about using the same workout in both the open and regionals so that we can see?
Oh,
That's basically what the person's saying, right?
yeah, I can see that. I don't think it matters though because I think it'd be stupid to do that within a few months of each other. I think it's better. I think the way that he does it, where you break it up between years, is the best way to do it.
And he's saying, I think the person said, so that way we can see how the pipe hitters do at the open workouts, but you can just check their open scores and watch their videos.
Right, exactly. I mean, I don't think you get any faster if you put them on a floor either, because of the distance they have to travel. Because when you do it in the open, you do it in your own affiliate, and you can put your little triangle of death in one space and move really quickly between each transition.
Yeah, good
You're
point.
cutting out that like 50 yards of walking you have to do or running between each movement.
If it's out on a field of play.
Right.
Jenny's fun bags. Or you could call them feed bags. I prefer to call them fun bags. First day of winter was yesterday. The girls are standing at attention. So that's funny that the feed bags say, the fun bags say that yesterday was the first day of winter, because I heard that December 1st was meteorological winter, but I always thought winter was December 21st because of where the sun is in the sky. Like, isn't each day still getting shorter until the 21st of December? Less and less sun? What is the official first day of winter?
Winter starts December 21st.
Okay, what's meteorological winter?
December 1st.
And what does that denote? I know the 21st is like the Earth's relationship to the sun.
Used for official record keeping.
Oh, okay.
Astronomical is just like, fuck, I don't know, dude. I'm not a meteorologist. I wasn't paying attention to my meteorology class in college.
Dense's number, lots of representation from Dense's body, the objectification of Dense's body. I don't give a crap if he goes on their podcast. I just want him to say Lady Boys Interrupted. Solid. and then this is the brain of the dumper and the feedbacks. My dumper Lady Boys was funny. Yeah, look at that. Wow. It's crazy. Having your different body parts all in the chat.
Tough. I think finding a appropriate regional workout that would also work as a open workout is challenging. It's not as just easy as just coming up with a workout and then moving that workout from one stage to another. The regional workouts were very much deliberately designed for regionals, meaning in loading, in layout, in the visual.
Something you don't understand, Bryson. Something you don't understand, Bryson Del Monte. They're very specific.
Aspect of it and how the athletes tackle it, whereas the open workouts are created for something else. So, I mean, Randy, I guess, Randy, it was a regional workout, that would probably be one of the easiest ones to make an open workout. But then it would be.
What's Randy, like 150 snatches with 75 pounds or something?
It's 75 snatches. I think fuck, now I got it all fucked up.
Sorry. 75 snatches at 75 pounds?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, 75 power snatches at 75 pounds.
Yeah, okay.
To be a pretty unbalanced workout because it'd just be 75 snatches with 75 pounds for time. But so no, I haven't thought about that. It's interesting. I don't like the idea, but I'll think about it a little more. At Fit Grandpa, I'm doing the hybrid level 2 and just finished the lectures online. I found them very engaging and I learned a lot. I thought I would not like this format, but I'm sold now. Cool. And we've collected a lot of feedback from people who've gone through and they've really enjoyed. And
wait, is it 75 at 75? Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
I just looked it up.
Okay.
Had good feedback on the format. At Rise and Fit.
Randy is a hero wad, right? That's the LA SWAT team guy that got killed in the line of duty.
Correct.
There you go.
22. Will the hybrid be offered in more states at some point? I'm in Michigan, and with my job and kids, it'd be amazing to be able to get it done faster. Yes, we will be posting more across various states. At My Alaska 12, good afternoon, the Dave Cash Show. How big is your ranch, and would you provide a history of the ranch? When your family acquired the ranch, was it a working ranch, the animals, etc.? So 84, 85, we moved here from San Jose. My dad bought this ranch because he owned a trucking company, and
for people who don't know, San Jose is probably 20 miles from the ranch. So when he says they moved from San Jose, that's 20 miles. And in 1984, I think Dave was probably 8 years old. 8 years old.
He's a truck driver, and so this whole
and San Jose is a huge city. And so to move from there 20 minutes out into the middle of nowhere, Dave's ranch is 60 acres, I think, but it's surrounded by tens of thousands of acres with no fences or nothing.
Shop. This was built to house the trucks. This whole property. Growing up, we had 15, 20 trucks here at some point. My dad and brother were both truck drivers.
When I first met Dave, the ranch was covered in semis,
Really?
trailers, engines, parts, rigs.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
They were both truck mechanics. I joined the Navy because I thought it'd be easier to become a SEAL than to be a truck driver. And so that's one of the reasons why I left. Because
Someone's got to get him to tell that story. That I don't know if he'll ever tell that story while working at CrossFit. I don't know when we're ever going to hear the actual story, but the story is wild.
Why?
Just the whole ranch story, his role at the ranch, and why he became a SEAL. The real reason.
I wouldn't want to be a truck driver either, dude.
Yeah, me neither. It's a
I don't know how they
crazy
do it.
story.
Because I did not want to be a truck driver. Look, it's Pool Boy. Hey Dave, this Saturday, December 6th, Society CrossFit in the Modesto area will be hosting its annual Winter Games partner competition. 1,000 cash prize to the winner and 100 awarded for every event win. I'll be emceeing the event, and anyone listening to this can still sign up on Competition Corner, and also love to invite you up to attend if you're free, Dave.
Okay. I didn't hear any of that. What's the event Pool Boy's doing? Did that stick in your brain?
Nope.
Okay. I guess Pool Boy's doing some event. There'll be $1,000 prize purse, and he invited Dave. So it must be in the Bay Area. Ask Pool Boy.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I'll see if I can pull it off. I don't think I can, but we'll see. At Gulch123. So I've become one of those people trying to figure out what is on Dave's hat, and that's what I just talked about at the beginning of this. French BRI. So that's it for this week. For the week in review. I'll be back next week. Actually, I'll be traveling next week, so next week's week in review will probably be done from the road. But thanks for tuning in.
You're welcome.
If you have any questions for next week, leave them in the comments.
All right, Dave Castro, week in review. What an easy show. Julia, I'll be competing. And the dude I'm banging will be commentating. All right.
Nice.
Fair enough.
He's pretty good at that.
I don't know if I need a new prescription or what, but something's not right with my glasses. After yesterday's show, I felt a little weird for like 10 minutes. I could have swore it was my glasses, so I switched my glasses.
Like you couldn't see.
I don't know, like my when I get a little like woozy or something when I switch from looking for monitors. Maybe I'm just getting old.
That might do it.
I think I'd rather squint and it'd be a little blurry. I want to read you guys a story that I tried to investigate, and I couldn't find anything on it. And I'd love for someone to let me know what they found. This is from the BBC, a news outlet that is completely lacks any credit. This story is in a few different places. I couldn't find any information other than this. Man jailed over extreme right-wing music. And I was thinking, think of all the extreme songs that we had growing up. Fuck the Police, Coming Straight from the Underground, all the Cop Killer from Ice-T, just all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And so the UK has jailed a man over music. And I really want to see the lyrics to this song. What could you possibly say in a song that could get you in jail? A man jailed for possessing and distributing extreme right-wing music and material. Norbert Gyrusik from Kestrel Road, Hereford, was arrested May last year over albums in which lyrics breached terrorism legislation and intended to incite racial hatred. He pleaded guilty in October to 1 count of distributing and 2 possessing such material. The court on Thursday said the 48-year-old was sentenced to 40 months in prison for each offense, with the terms to be served concurrently. A warrant carried out at his home found more than 2,000 records in his possession, which he was buying and selling across the UK and Europe. This is fucking nuts. What is going on in the UK? I saw a headline that a British guy was arrested because when he came to the US, he to the USA, he shot a gun. I saw that also. He posted a picture
What?
online. You haven't seen that story? That story's crazy too. A guy in the UK was arrested because he posted on his social media him shooting a shotgun in the United States.
That's why you come here to shoot guns.
Jan Clark, people in the UK get charged, etc., for singing religious songs at football games all the time. I live in the UK. If not for my family, I'd leave. The recent budget committed our country to a continued accelerated economic decline, and the government intervention and censorship are painful. Yeah, what the fuck is going on over there?
Trying to find what this song was.
Don't worry. Pat Lang says it's no big deal. They're isolated incidents. No big deal. Lance says don't worry about it. Hey, in 1997, these guys had their guns taken away. And in 30 years later, they can't fucking sing songs.
They can't say things on the internet without hurting somebody's feelings.
It is wild. It is absolutely wild. Speaking about crimes, this is
Read.
hate music peddler jailed for 3 years. Yeah, it's crazy. This shit is crazy.
But they won't say what the music is.
No.
Extremist albums.
Hub of hate. An ardent racist who had run a hub of hate and vile racial derogatory material. And you can't believe anything they say in the UK, what the media says there, because we've seen so many people get arrested now for the craziest little shit.
So funny.
But on to more serious crimes, and this is just batshit crazy. I would really like to see Allison NYC try this. This is a new bra that they claim stops bouncing titties. This is crazy.
What the heck?
That's not moving.
Like they're saying this is a real bra too. I'm not wearing no sports bra right now. Okay. What?
Would you be willing to do some mountain climbers in the plank position right now?
Mountain climber? What? Oh my gosh! What? They're not going anywhere. This is unreal.
That's so sad.
They're gone. Yeah. This is amazing. That's amazing. Okay, how much?
35.
35. Sold. Okay.
Send it. I'll try it for double unders. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'd prefer not.
What is going on? One by one, all the fun things in life are being taken away from us. That's legit.
Sad times we live in.
That bra is legit. There's a whole Instagram account on it.
Arrest.
Yeah, arrest them.
Arrest them.
I agree. A bra
Hate-
that stops bouncing.
Hate
No,
speech
thank
against
you.
titties.
On the domestic front, I experienced something quite unique the other day. I don't know why, but I ended up, we were getting ready to come to Greg's, and I was trying to get all the wash done at the house.
Okay.
And I watched this movie called Listers. If you haven't seen Listers, if you know any men between the ages of 18 and 25, you have to send them the documentary on YouTube called Listers. Listers. It was one of the most inspirational things I've seen in forever. This movie is so damn good. How many views does this have now? It had 2 million.
2 million.
Okay. This movie is so incredible. Hold on. Brad Asaraf, we still have our guns, and yet they're still taking the fun bags away. Decline of the West. Yeah.
Rip.
I could probably test that bra too. This movie is so good. It is, if I was 20 or 25 and I saw this movie, this would inspire me to do so much.
Why?
I don't know if I want to tell you guys what the movie's about, but it's basically about these two guys who they're brothers, and they decide to embark on a journey that they have no expertise in and try to set a world record. And it takes a year. And it is so damn funny and so good and so inspirational. It's what every young man should be doing.
Interesting.
Okay, I'll send it to my 19-year-old. Yeah, tell him to sit around with his friends and watch it. They will love it. I am telling you, they will absolutely love it. I mean, if this doesn't get you off your ass to go attack the world, I don't know what will. It's a dream scenario for a 20-year-old man. It is so fucking cool. Anyway, so while I was watching this movie, I was doing all sorts of wash, and I don't fold the clothes ever in my house. Yeah. So like I do the wash. I usually put the clothes in the washer, move them to the dryer, and then I just move them. And I put them in hampers. We have like 4 hampers. And I just leave them somewhere, and then eventually they magically get folded and everything gets put away.
Magically.
And there's times when I've seen my wife folding the clothes on our king size bed, and then me and the boys will run in there and start wrestling on the bed, and clothes are fucking flying everywhere. And she's gotten like frustrated with us. She'll be like, "Hey, that's fucked up," or like I need some clothes. And so she'll fold the clothes sometimes and put them back in the hamper folded. And I'll just dump the hamper out to look for what I want, like my favorite underwear or something. And she'll be like, "Yo, dude, I just folded all those." And I'll be like, "Whatever, I needed my shit." I swear to God, when I was folding the clothes and it took I did it probably like for 2 hours. And when I say fold them, I was really just stacking them in piles. You know what I mean? All the underwear in one pile, all the shirts. I wasn't actually folding them. And they were laid out everywhere. And after about 30 minutes of this 2-hour process, I started having this anxiety that the boys were going to come in there and wrestle on them.
Oh, really?
And I was ready to, I was like building up preemptive anger. Do you know what I mean? Like they hadn't done it, but I was already ready to kill someone. Mike DeVito, I have a magic table in my house. Anything you leave on it the next day, it's gone and put away. Yeah, that's awesome.
Magic table.
That is awesome.
It's usually my kitchen counter.
Look at Teresa. Look at Miss Disseldinger. You're a dead man. Teresa, I'd mess you up. Christine Young, so disrespectful. It was crazy. I got this crazy newfound respect for putting clothes away. I was just like, oh man, if someone did that right now, I would be so fierce. What are you doing?
Just listen.
I know, but I'm not comfortable doing this show with you. Look at here.
I'm your son.
All right. All right. Yeah, it was so there's that. So go see the movie Listers, and if you haven't folded clothes, try it once. It'll
Just one time.
yeah, it'll change your perspective.
I don't let my wife do my laundry. I'll let her put it in the washer and the dryer, but I won't let her fold it.
Why will she mess it up?
Yeah, she folds weird, so I just don't let her.
Is that a military thing?
No, I just think that I have a specific way of fold. I used to do this before I joined the military. I would fold it a very specific way, and it fits very like neat in my drawers,
Yeah.
or like in my closet. And so if she does it, it just gets all fucked up, and nothing's the way that it should be.
Every week I hear at least once from my wife, "Hey, you need to get rid of some clothes." And like every 2 months, I actually listen. You know what I mean? Like
Probably a good idea.
it reaches like a threshold to where I can just hear it in her
Yeah.
voice. I'm like, all right, I get rid of some clothes.
It was nice when we moved here because we just purged so much shit. I
Yeah,
got like
that's
one of those
awesome.
big dumpsters, and I had them drop it off in the driveway, and I just started hucking shit left and right. It was amazing.
Pants and shirts on a hanger. Wow.
No.
Wow.
Just shirts.
Wow.
Pants go in a drawer.
I do that.
Dude, you're not part of the show. I'm talking to an audience, not you.
Yeah, but I do that.
I know, but I'm not. I can't respond to you. Like I'm talking to them, and you can't be like, "Oh yeah, I like to hang my pants." Like that's not part of the show. You don't even have a mic or nothing.
I will.
What the fuck is going on over here? Ken Walters, when your wife has a sign hanging in the laundry room that says "laundry loads of fun," you just leave it to her. Yeah, my wife watches TV when she does it, so
Oh,
I always
really?
just assume it's fun. Yeah, I always assume like, yeah, she watches like Netflix shit. So I'm like,
That
oh,
makes
she's
sense.
yeah. Adam, my wife folds like we are in a department store, and I've had to assimilate to that. And there's a way too much stuff gets hung up. Yeah, pants don't need to be hung up. I would prefer just to have one outfit for 7 days a week.
Okay, Mark Zuckerberg.
7 socks, 7 shirts, 7 pants, 7. That's it. My wife listens to old Sevi podcasts when she folds all day long. That's smart.
Wow.
Hey, I wonder if there's any truth to that. Does your wife live vicariously through me because I say all the stuff to you that she wants to say to you, Pat? Wow, this is crazy. We hang everything apart from underwear. My wife used to work at Zada. Wow.
Wow. Even so.
Oh, congratulations! Happy anniversary! 19 years married today. That's awesome. I was thinking about relationships the other day.
Oh, they're stupid.
It's just
They don't make any sense, and all of a sudden you're living together.
yeah, you don't. It's so weird how it changes and evolves, and you actually have to reinvent the relationship. It like you have to reinvent the relationship because that first year is just so different than all the other years.
Yeah, I feel like the first year that I met my wife, it was like this.
Yeah.
You're just like inseparable. You're like
Yeah.
you spend all your waking moments with them, and you just hang out all fucking day long.
Yeah.
And
You never
then-
buy one coffee, you buy 2 coffees.
Right.
You're just always being considerate and thinking of them and like trying to do shit for them.
Right. But now it's like that is like I'll still do that periodically, but now it's like we have like there's more at stake.
Yes.
Like
That's interesting. There's more at stake. Yes.
like now we have 2 properties, and now we have to deal with the dog and the cat, and we have to like the laundry and the dishes, and so all this other shit has to get done, and it's like the acts of service are different than they were before.
I also feel like the first year, let's call it the honeymoon period, and then there's like 4 or 5 years of fighting, not like continuous fighting, but you have to work through your shit, and you
Right.
better actually work through it. You know, like when you see the same fight happen like 37 times over a 1-year period, and you're like, okay,
Right.
this can't go on. So then you have like I feel like you have like a 5-year window to get through all your shit. Like so
Yes.
so you can make it the next 20 years after that, or 30 years. And so we're together a year, then we go through 5 years of just shit, figuring each other out and like, not having the same fights over and over and over, coming to some understandings and working through an acceptance of stuff. And then you have kids, and then all the fights start again.
I feel like we just got finished with all of our fighting. We haven't even had kids yet.
Yeah, enjoy that. That was when we probably had 5 years of no fighting. It was crazy. It was blissful.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good. But I don't think a lot of people try to actually work on those after that year. They don't spend that next 5 years like really building a good foundation for that relationship. I have no idea how 2 people have still their own differences that they haven't fucking figured out and have kids at the same time. That would be fucking
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
That would be nuts.
Like
I've
you haven't even got your shit sorted out together, and now all of a sudden you're going to add another being into your life.
Yeah, if you're still upset about stuff your wife does, dumb shit, or she's still upset about dumb shit you do, and you have kids, you're
Shirts
fucked.
wrong. Yeah.
Say it again?
Folding your shirts wrong.
Yeah. Yeah,
The way she does dishes, like
Y-
if you can't figure that out,
you're fucked.
the way she snores, whatever, like
All that.
Yeah.
I just started snoring in the last couple of years. My poor wife.
yikes.
I've heard that a real test is when the kids get older, the empty nest phase. Oh, great.
Love that.
Oh, great. What are you doing with the Shadican?
I forget that it exists sometimes. I haven't done anything with it. We tried to get the fire department to do a controlled burn on it and just
Burn it down?
burn it to the ground. Yeah.
Serious?
Serious. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Jeannie asked her captain and was like, "Hey, we have this property. We'd really love it if you guys would just like could use it as fire training or whatever." And they were like, "Yeah, we're not doing anything. Like, we're not going to do those anytime soon." So it's just sitting there right now. We have cleared all of our shit out of it. What I want to do, I just want to level it and then just get rid of that whole building and then put something on it. I don't know what, but
Hey, Greg did that. Greg bought a house, a big house, nice house on 2 acres, but he wanted to tear it down. So he let a SWAT team
oh really?
attack the house, and they fucked it all up. I mean, they fucking
Yeah,
bombed it.
that'd be a good idea. They just did that with the local jail because they just built a new one. They used it for like breaching and SWAT stuff. It was pretty cool. So maybe
Yeah.
I want to do it with ours too.
Mr. Dragon, what did he say? Wait till the kids leave the house.
Yikes.
Why? What could happen then? I would think that would be good. I don't think my kids will ever leave.
Let's take it around till they're 30.
Mr. Walter, Sean, you're 100% correct. Probably our worst stretch has been the empty nest. Our new grandson has helped. God, I can't. Really? Wow. Not me, but a friend burnt a car once to collect insurance. Jeez.
Nice. Yeah, barndominium would be really nice. Brock 923 barndominium on there. Just kind of like what Taylor has, but bigger. And then just put like our cars, our RV, a gym, maybe a bar in there, something like that would be sick.
How close is your new house to the Shadican?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's not like you could just, if you built a barn there, you could walk over and work out.
Right. Yeah.
Caleb, I used to be a heavy equipment operator, but buy me a plane ticket and rent a dozer and I'll flatten it for you.
All right.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
The thing with kids, the thing with getting through your shit with your spouse before you have kids is it's always the same shit. But then once you have kids, as they get older, there's so many issues just arising over the horizon. Every day it feels like there's another issue. There's another issue. There's another issue. And so you're trying to figure out how to be on the same page with all of them. Or at least if you're not on the same page, to accept the other person's choice. Like when my wife didn't want to get the kids vaccinated, I was just like, all right, I'm going to shut the fuck up about that.
Yeah, I think that's because both my wife and I are apart from each other all the time. That's like been a level of communication we've had to reach, just like understanding what the other person, the decision everybody else is making, and like just being understanding of where they are every day and what we're capable of doing each day. That's been, when you can understand that between the two of you, everything gets a lot easier. It's like, why didn't you empty the litter box? It's like, dude, I had back-to-back calls all night. I'm not gonna wake up and be able to do anything the next day. And for me, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll do it this time. You know, the shit like that.
Yeah. The one I hear that couples have that I'm so glad I don't have is spending money. My wife doesn't buy anything.
Yeah, same.
And it's so fucking awesome because I hear about couples and like a credit card statement will come and it's $4,600 and the husband's like, what the fuck?
I'm the worst offender. I spend the most money out of the two of us.
Yeah, me too.
But
Me too.
Yeah, Jeannie will never.
far.
She will never spend any money unless I have to like buy something for her. Like she has to tell me what it is that she wants, and I'll have to go out and buy it or like make it a gift or something. Like she just like, why don't you get this shirt? She's like, I don't need it. Like, it doesn't matter if you need it. Do you like it? Get the shirt. I think you look hot in it.
My along those lines too. If I buy something and I don't like it, I just give it away or throw it away. My wife will actually return it, send it back to Amazon. Like she'll buy
Oh,
towels.
wow.
She bought towels the other day for the house, and she returned them because she didn't like
Wow.
them. And I was just like, we should have just used them for 5 years. She's like, I didn't like them. I'm like, so what? They came. Like, whatever. Let's just use them.
I hate returning shit.
I hate returning shit. I ain't
don't know
returning
why.
nothing.
I
Yeah.
hate it. Just drop it off at my house. If I don't like it, I'll throw it away or I'll give it to somebody else.
Yeah. Just give it to someone else. If you keep score doing chores instead of doing things because they need to be done, you're in for a long relationship or marriage.
Yeah.
My wife had twins when we were married, and we had a son together. Once they were all out, our intimacy increased threefold. Yeah,
That makes sense.
that totally makes sense. I buy big boy toys. My wife buys those damn necessities. Yeah, exactly.
The groceries. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is back to crazy town banana pants. This is the area that Fikowski lives in, whatever fucking country that is. What do they have in territory? This is the country of Canada and the territory of Fikowski.
Providences.
Yeah, provinces. Yeah, this is fucking nuts. I do not know how we're gonna make it out of this kind of shit. Here we go. This is British Columbia. British Columbia is teaching kindergartners queering the outdoors.
What?
And the minister's meltdown was absolutely madness. Here we go.
When left-wing fanatics take over the union representing your province's teachers? Well, you get queering outdoor education, the latest module made by the BCTF for kindergarten students. And I quote, colonization and white supremacy culture have worked in opposition in nature, in land theft, anti-Indigenous racism, resource exploitation, and seeing nature as objects from which to profit. As well, colonization has offered a pseudoscience narrative of binary gender as exemplified by the saying birds and bees.
So they're teaching their kindergartners that binary gender, male, female, is wrong. And they're teaching kindergartners about white supremacy while their country has the highest immigration rate, I think, outside of Australia in the world. They are completely fucked.
Did you catch that, Mr. Speaker? The birds and the bees, well, they're racist now. My question to the minister, does she agree with the BCTF that kids should be queering the outdoors?
Now, here comes the gobbledygook, the Maliosa gobbledygook. Here you go. Listen to the minister's response.
Minister of Education.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I really have to begin by saying that it is truly such a shame that this member continues to use their place of privilege in this House to ask these type of questions. We here on this side of the House believe that every student in every school should feel welcome.
Conflating ideas. Already conflating ideas can't answer the question.
They should feel loved and they should feel included.
No one said they shouldn't.
No matter where they come from, who their parents are, what their race is, what their background is, what their gender is.
Spreading hate towards white people and sexualizing children, and all of a sudden it's switched to we should love everybody.
And we're going to continue to stand up for that diversity here in BC because that's what makes us special. We are going to support children who are the most vulnerable in our schools, who are the most likely to self-harm, to commit suicide, to do damage. We are going to stand up for those kids. We are going to tell those kids we love them, we see them, and we support them. And I'm so disappointed that this member continues to use their position of privilege to bring these children down.
Wow. Canada's toast.
They're applauding that? That's fucking wild.
Canada is toast. Oh boy. That's the head of education in British Columbia.
Jesus, dude.
I don't know I don't even know what's going on there.
That sun behind you is brutal.
Oh, good. That's the light. That's the light coming from my Jesus crown.
Oh, that's right.
That's the Lord bestowing the light onto me. Okay. Finally, back to real topics. Nice underwear. What the fuck is going on? How do I get that
is
thing
that?
off my screen?
Okay. Jesus Christ, that was.
Wannabe influencer hands out massive machetes to homeless people, and he's coming to New York City. Do we have to go to breakfast? Oh, when are we supposed to leave? Okay, I'll be done any minute. A wannabe social media influencer went viral this week when he handed out 18-inch machetes and booze to homeless people in Austin and New Orleans in a bizarre stunt he insisted was for their benefit. Keith Castillo posted a video on Thanksgiving to TikTok and Instagram. They earned him more than 14 million views. Here, want one? Castillo says as he distributes the potentially deadly weapons. Hell yeah, man, one man responded as he accepts a free blade.
What the fuck? Could I get one of those?
A caption reads, keeping the homeless in the streets, apparently mocking the plight of those without a place to call their own. You mean drug addicts and criminals? The stainless steel Gordon brand machetes were still wrapped in packaging. Castillo told the Post he purchased them in bulk from the online retailer Harbor Freight for less than $5 each. In another video posted on November 22nd, Castillo hands out 4 unwrapped machetes alongside handles of vodka to people of an unidentified Big Easy back road.
Wow.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I didn't know machetes were so cheap.
The influencer distributed 7 machetes that he termed big-ass swords in what he claimed was an effort to keep homeless folks safe. Critics did not react kindly, keeping them safe. No, making them dangerous. Yes, Instagram user said. The 29-year-old told the Post he was on a nationwide tour, which began in October and is currently in Little Rock, Arkansas, where he's once again handing out alcohol machetes to homeless. I have like 30 machetes in my car right now, he said with a laugh. Dude, they're cheap. I've traveled
Honestly,
around.
genius, dude.
I
The
think it's
homeless get
genius, too.
attacked all the time. You know, they gotta defend their plot.
We were when Greg and I were in Africa, we were staying at this hotel, and there were like 50 monkeys that lived at the zoo, but they could get out of the zoo. They were like it was the zoo in Kenya or in Mombasa was crazy, and they would come over to the hotel, and you weren't supposed to feed them, but Greg and I would feed them, and it was crazy. We would feed them cashews and just all sorts of crazy shit. And we have some great video and pictures of it. But Greg said to me, hey, wouldn't it be crazy to give these monkeys a shitload of lighters? Like give each monkey a lighter and just see what they did.
They'd evolve into humans eventually. God forbid men have hobbies.
They would burn down.
Exactly. God forbid.
They would burn down Kenya. I traveled around bulk. I travel around, bulk record in one city, then for my safety, go to another city, do the same thing there for like 2 weeks, and kind of like traveling around, Castillo said. So far, he's armed homeless folks in Austin, New Orleans, and Little Rock, but he has his sights set on larger skylines. I have plans to go to Vegas, Skid Row, and LA soon, Castillo said. I should be in New York in January. I have a lot of friends out there, he said. Go hand out a bunch of machetes and fireballs there, too. The fireballs he referred to are 1-ounce bottles of 66 proof cinnamon whiskey. I wonder what the legality of that is.
I don't know. They're all over 21. And it's not illegal to give somebody a machete. It's not like a gun.
I have zero intent for what people are claiming they want to do with the machetes, Castillo said. Honestly, I really don't care, bro. It's good for the clicks and views, you know, Castillo said. Got to do what we have to do so we can eat. The NYPD did not comment on the coming stunt or its legality. Oh, the NYPD is not going to do shit. They can't even protect them. They can't even protect themselves. That sounds like a cocktail for disaster. Alcohol and machetes. Could we get any dumber? Said retired Sergeant John Jay College of Criminal Justice Professor Joseph, who added that possession of machete isn't against the law. The video posted on to Castillo's original POV Wolfie Instagram account each have long-run pro forma advertisements for betting company stake in their caption. So there you go.
I want to see them like have a sword fight, have a sick ass machete fight.
Man, just when you think that there's no innovation or creativity left for Instagram, someone comes up with that. You can buy spears at Tractor Supply now. Christmas gift ideas for the young ones out there. Dude's an absolute rock. I agree. He sounds dumb as a box of rocks.
Oh shit! There's a video of him just handing out needles.
Oh yeah, play it. Mom Donnie's. Oh, here we. Influencer hands out machetes, booze, and cigs to homeless people. Yeah, let's see.
Unless
Oh, those are
Aspiring
cigarettes?
social media influencer Keith Castillo is going viral.
Yep, may I ask why I'm being pulled over?
Yeah, you have your
Oh,
seatbelt on.
What? If someone used the machete to kill or hurt someone, he could be criminally liable. Correct? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Mom
I
Donnie's
gave somebody
friends-
a pencil and they killed somebody with the pencil. Does that mean I'm liable?
Yeah.
I
Mom
gave somebody
Donnie's
a rock.
Mom Donnie's friends love machetes.
There you go.
All right. Thanks, guys. Great Monday show. See you guys tomorrow. Same place. Same glasses. Same Caleb. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. Bye-bye.